There's a good chance in life that somewhere in there we go through some real down times. I know that I have. I felt lost and alone during those times. 3 of those times jump out at me. The financial disaster that I kind of laid out in my book and kind of walked through it with you. The 2 timeouts I called in a Redskin game, costing our team the game, and me saying to myself, that's what everybody will remember about my coaching career. And then the greatest heartbreak in life, JD, my son, at 49 years old, going to be with the Lord. Maybe you're going through a time like that in your life right now. Well, I can tell you this is the way I felt. I was going, God, help me. Where are you? And questioning. I discovered a little story in God's Word that has really encouraged me during down times. And I want to share that with you. In 2 Kings, 3rd chapter, we see this little story where God lays out in his word, Jehoshaphat, the king, was on a big march with his army. He was going to fight the evil king Moab. And he winds up in a valley, okay? And they ran out of water. Can you imagine that? The animals, the men, and he was facing a disaster. And so he said, go get the prophet Elijah. I need him to talk to the Lord. In doing that, Elisha did pray to the Lord, and Elisha came back, and here's what he told Jehoshaphat. You're out of water. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to dig this valley full of ditches. Now think about that. Okay, did that make any sense? No. And sometimes in life, for you and I, we just need to keep digging. That's what Elisha told Jehoshaphat. And then here's what Jehoshaphat would learn from Elijah. You're out of water. You're going to see no signs that are going to encourage you. There's going to be no wind, no clouds, no rain. But tomorrow morning, this valley is going to be full of water. And can you believe that's exactly what happened? And here's what Elisha said to Jehoshaphat. This is an easy thing for the Lord to do. So I just share that with you. That encouraged me. I was going through a real dark time in coaching the Redskins and losing. And so that lifted me up. And so I wanted to share that with you today. And I just want to say, hey, during tough times, we just need to keep digging. And then I just want to say to you, Psalm 139 means so much to me. That will encourage you also. Besides this little story, in Psalm 139, God tells us he made us. He knew everything that was going to happen to us if we belonged to him through our entire life. And so the question, I think, for all of us, are you on God's team? Is God walking with you through these tough times?
Man, what an amazing session by Coach Gibbs on encouragement in down times. Now, some key points to remember. In life, there are times where we all fall down. Number 2, in those tough times, like Coach Gibbs says, keep on digging. And then finally, number 3, Psalms 139 tells us God made us and knows everything we will ever face. As you break out into your coaches' huddles for discussion, do you seek God in your tough times?